All right, so let's look to our responses to the Vietnam War. So, how is the United States and the American people responding to what's going on in Vietnam? First, we have the anti war movement. We have people protesting. We have people burning draft cards. We have the silent majority, which is what Nixon says is the majority of Americans still support what is going on in Vietnam. They're just being quiet about it. We have Americans' distrust of government leaders, the credibility gap. Johnson saying one thing or seeing something totally different on our television screen. We're also seeing a demand for the 26th Amendment, which was permitting 18-year-olds the right to vote. Because at this time, you had to be 21 to vote. Well, 18-year-olds are arguing if you're telling me that I need to go and I need to be drafted to go fight in Vietnam, then you need to give me the right to vote. And there's going to be a lot of demand for that. What you see in the picture on the left says, meanwhile, back in the home front, and you see one person saying stay in Vietnam and the other person saying get out of Vietnam. There's a lot of conflict about the Vietnam War on American soil, and it is a very divisive topic. We have our U.S. and Vietnam timeline here. In 1940, it says Vietnam battles Japanese invaders. In 1954, France is forced out of Vietnam. In 1963, the United States sent 16,000 advisors to Vietnam. In 1967, 500,000 U.S. troops are sent to fight in Vietnam. In 1971, anti war protesters march on Washington. And in 1973, U.S. withdrawals from Vietnam. Now, I want to focus on this word here. Does it say won? Does it say loss? It says withdraws. So let's talk about what that means as the United States pulls out or withdraws from Vietnam in 1973. The U.S. realized that it could not defend South Vietnam forever. They could not defend the capitalist, more free area of South Vietnam, as the North Vietnamese were relentless. They've been going for years at this point, and they are keep going. And doesn't look like North Vietnam combined with the Viet Cong are going to be defeated. So the United States pulls out all of their troops from Vietnam. Vietnam immediately goes into a civil war afterwards. It is North versus South, and the United States is no longer involved. And this makes us nervous because remember we have a policy of containment. We're worried about the domino theory. And 2 years later, the North wins. So the North wins the Vietnam War after the US takes out their troops. And you will see that in the next video with the fall of Saigon.